Welcome to this week analysis video. I'm going to be going through Euro USD, GBP USD, and DXY and be able to show you what I'm expecting in this coming week. Now, if you are new to this YouTube channel, I want you to do me a favor, click the like button, click on the subscribe button, and turn on the post notification. I used to do these weekly analysis for a while, but at some point I stopped because I needed to reinvent myself. I needed to work on my craft and get better in what I'm doing. And right now, what I'm going to be sharing in this YouTube channel is going to be mind blowing. This week, I have a video that I'm going to be dropping, 3-part video that you can't afford to miss, whereby that I'm going to be sharing with you guys the things I learned, the things I discovered. One thing I notice in trading is all about experience. A lot of people don't want to go through the experience. They think it's about buying a course. They think it's about getting a mentor. No matter the mentor you have access to with, if you don't have the experience, you can't make money. No matter the mentor you have access to, it is very important for you to know that you have to do the trading, you have to build your experience, you have to do everything by yourself. And that is one thing I'm going to be doing in this YouTube channel, by giving you a lot of things that's going to be making you a profitable trader. Now, before then, don't forget to hit the like button if you're a first timer in this YouTube channel. But if you already subscribed to the YouTube channel, I just want to say welcome back. So let's go into what I have today. I'm going to be doing the analysis on DXY. As you can see, this is DXY right here. And if you look at DXY, we've been in a nasty range for a long time since 2023. We've just been ranging, and it's kind of like getting much steeper right now. And that is why you are seeing Euro USD just going up and down, and even GBP USD, but GBP USD had a major run recently, but Euro USD is just going up and down. Now, looking at this DXY right now, what I'm seeing right here is a bullish movement. You can see that price is actually bullish, because you can see we're actually making some uptrend. Let me show you in a bit. This is an uptrend right here. You can see we created a high, then we had a higher low, then we're just ranging in between here, either to create a new high, we don't know, or to just stop in between here and start selling. But this is a weekly time frame. We're not weekly traders, or maybe people who trade for long term. For me, I'm an intraday trader, whereby that I can enter a trade and hold it for a day, for 2 days, maximum 3 or 4 days. I'm out of the position. So, but anything that happened here, we're not really taking it that serious. We're going to go in 4-hour time frame to be able to know exactly the next point the market is going to move into. That's one thing about me. You can imagine, let's say, for example, you are bullish on DXY right here, and you can imagine the market was bullish for like 3 weeks, and on the 4th week you start rejecting down. Imagine if you're waiting for price to get here before you take your profit. So you kind of like lose everything you have made. So it is very important for you to know how to adapt. For me, that's the kind of a trader I am, whereby that I'm adapting to any situation I find myself. So let's go to the daily to see what is going on the daily right there. As you can see on the daily, you can see how price took out these lows very clearly. This lows was cleared out. You can see this low right here. Let me show you. This low right here was taken out, which automatically turned price into a bullish, which has automatically turned price into a bearish structure. But at the meantime, you can see we're actually pulling up to. Now the question is this. Well, this is a very big question, because you can see this is a low, this is a lower high. The question is, are we going to continue to go up like this coming week? Are you just going to continue to go up, or we just go up and retest this high? Once we retest this high, we continue to go lower. Now, if that happens, it means that Euro USD will continue to go up, GBP USD will continue to go up, if we're going to be having lower prices on dollar. But if we're going to be bullish, so all I'm waiting for me to be bullish on dollar is just to wait for price to come all the way down here, and guess what, we start trading the top here. But that doesn't mean that if we get here, if we get to this high, let's say for example market open and we start going down, because the trend originally is bearish. If price gets here, which is around 104.559. I'll be very careful to see what price is doing at that range, whether to close my position, because this is a good area for price to just retest and start continue all the way down. So a lot of people might be thinking that before price will go down, maybe you're expecting it to get to this other block or resistance level. Is not really true. Price is actually very funny. It actually can turn at anywhere, especially dollar and euro USD and GBP USD. And this is the thing I'm going to be making video on. I'm creating the video right now. I'm going to be uploading it on this YouTube channel this coming week, so you can't afford to miss it. It's a 3-part series where I talk about exactly the way I trade. I'm also going to be showing you guys how I use RSI. A lot of people, think that RSI is just about buying at 30, selling at 70. That's not what it is. I'm going to be showing you how I look at it, how I trade it, and how you can use it for your profitability. It can help you to build your confidence, so you can't afford to miss this video I'm going to be dropping this week. Just get ready for me. I'm going to be dropping this video in the YouTube channel. So this is what I'm looking at on the daily. I'm still bearish on DXY. So let me go back to 4 hours. Let's see what is going on in 4 hours. As you can see in the 4-hour time frame right there, you can see we had a very crazy market movement last week. You can see this is all ranging. Price was ranging throughout last week. You can see was the whole of last week. Price was ranging throughout last week. So like I told you guys, this is a very important area on the daily, which I showed you guys, which is this high right there. So all I'm waiting for is for price to come all the way down here. If price come all the way down here, I should be buying, I should be selling euro USD if price come all the way down here, because if dollar is going up, euro USD be coming down. So if price gets here, I should be selling euro USD. And if price gets all the way to this high, this is where I'll be very careful to make my next decision, either to take my profit here or to look at how price will react here, either to break it, and either if price breaks it upside to the upside, I would strongly believe that this could be a trend change, that price might continue going up. So whatever that happened at this area is going to be my decision point, and I can't make that decision today because a lot of things can happen in the market. You could just change your bias based on how you are seeing price developing. So at the moment right now, all I am seeing now is just a price to just come all the way down before I look forward to what will happen if it's going to go down. But let's say, for example, market open and price continue to go up. If price continue to go up during market open like this, if price continue to go up, all I need to do, if price breaks this, that makes sense. It makes sense that this is a clear bullish movement. I'm just waiting for price to come all the way down here. Guess what? We'll continue our bullish movement. This does not mean this is how the market moves. Now, this is what I'm seeing at the moment. A lot of things can actually influence my decision from what the market has done. Now, this is how I analyze the market. I stop my analysis on the 4-hour time frame, whereby that I will know where I am meant to buy and where I'm meant to sell. So what is happening on the lower time frame, I don't really pay attention to it until market starts having activity during market hours. And I can still make a decision on lower time frame whether to buy or whether to sell. But right now, I can't go to 1-hour time frame and telling myself, or a lot of people will come to this 1-hour time frame and telling themselves they will buy at this POI, all these things. I don't really trade that way, and this is some of the things I'm going to be teaching you guys this week, and how to use this RSI. I'm going to teach you guys how to use this RSI in a smart way. Now, you're not using RSI to predict trend. You're using RSI to be able to solidify your entry. I'm also going to be teaching you guys about timing. I discovered something about timing that is mind-blowing. Like when I look at it, I was like, wow. Now, this is, for example, you enter market here and it's coming all the way down here. Let's say, for example, you anticipated price to continue to go down. Now, imagine you anticipated price to continue to go down, and price all of a sudden stops here and start going up. Now, you need to know what happened here. All of these reversals you are seeing in the market usually happen in timing. I don't know if someone has ever thought this before, but as a result of looking at the chart every single day, I was able to discover these things for myself, and I'm going to be teaching you guys this thing this week. All you need to do is just to get ready for me. I'm going to be dropping the video part 1, part 2, and part 3. Some of the things I'm going to be saying might be something you have learned before, but you don't need to just maybe you are relearning. I'm not saying that you're relearning. I just want you to listen to me and pay attention to the things I'm going to be saying, because you're going to pick values. You're going to pick some of a huge value from the things I'm going to be saying, and you can't afford to miss that video. So let's go to Euro USD. Very simple. Like I told you, DXY is actually inverse of Euro USD. So I'm actually bearish. If you go on weekly time frame on Euro USD, it's showing that Euro USD is bearish. But if you go to uh, DXY, it shows that maybe DXY is bullish. Yeah, and you can see DXY is bullish. Yeah, because we reacted strongly at this level. This is bullish. For me, this is not, you can't make it, you can't say that this is going to be this last week that just ended. This is kind of like indecision candle, though we are coming from a huge selling pressure. But if you look at that selling pressure, it never broke any low. It didn't break any low. It just wicked it. It's also part of breaking. But you can see we also have some, highs here that we have not taken out. You can see price have successfully take out this high. You can see right there. So potentially we could see Euro USD, DXY going up, and if that happens, Euro USD will continue to fall. Now, let's say, for example, I'm expecting Euro USD to sell off. Now, the question is, where am I going to sell? Maybe entering my sell position. As you can see, for the past 2 weeks right now, we've been printing serious bearish candle, which means that Euro USD is bearish. So let's go to daily time frame to see what is going on in Euro USD. As you can see, we are bearish. We're bearish. The next point we could get to is this area. Yeah, this is where we are going to be targeting for price to get to. But as you can see, we are bearish. So now, where are we going to be selling? Now, that's a big question. I need to go to 4 hours to be able to identify what price is doing, recent highs and recent lows. Paying attention to what I'm going to be doing. Now, as you can see, looking at price, this is a very choppy movement. And last week, I was thinking that, okay, maybe price is going to pull all the way up here before start selling. I took my first entry somewhere around here. This was where I took my first entry, and I closed around 30 pips. I took another entry somewhere around here, and I closed at the top. And guess what? Price has been going up and down since last week. It's crazy. So the idea is for me to exercise patience. So for price to come back to this particular high, if price come back to this particular high, that doesn't mean that if price get to this high immediately, I should be selling. I need to also consider timing. What is the time? What exactly? I'm going to be teaching you. I'm not going to go into timing right now. I'm going to be looking at the time. If price gets here maybe at 9 o'clock in the morning Nigerian time, I will not be selling, because that's a peak of London section. Because price could just all of a sudden break above it and just to just break above it and still sell. That means if you have a very tight stop loss, price will just hit you out. Or if you don't have the ability to hold your losses, you could just close out in loss. So this is what I'm expecting for this week, is for price to take this high and guess what, drop all the way down here. As you can see some weak lows or weak structures around this area. So the question is, are we going to drop all the way to this point? All the way to this point, I don't know, but I'm going to be stopping here. This area makes sense for price to get here. Once price gets here, I'm expecting a major reaction. Once price gets here, I'm expecting a major reaction on Euro USD. So that is all for Euro USD for now. I'm bearish, but I'm going to be making a midweek market analysis on Wednesday. I'm going to be checking my schedule to see if I can be doing daily analysis, because I believe if I'm doing this daily analysis, it's going to help so many people to be able to look through and pay attention to how I see the market. And I strongly believe that people can actually start making money from what I'm going to be sharing with them. So let's go to GBP USD. Let's go to GBP USD right now. Let's see if we can actually get some opportunity right there. Now, if you look at GBP USD is on a downtrend now, which is exactly what I said about DXY. If DXY is bullish, GBP USD will be on a serious downtrend. Now, if you go on a weekly time frame, what's going on right now? For the past 2 weeks, we've been going down. So let's go back to daily. Let's see what's going on there. As you can see, for a lot of weeks right now, for over 1 week plus, we have been going down more than 5 trading days. We've been, the price has been crushing to the downside. So let's go to the 4 hours. Now, if you come to the 4 hours, this is a new trading week. Now, as you can see, we are currently on a new trading week. Now, I'm expecting price to do a pullback. This is what I'm expecting price to do. I'm expecting GBP USD to go from here where the market closed last week to go all the way up. If it didn't go all the way up, this is what could be possible. We might see price come all the way down, take out this low, and go all the way up before selling. Now, this is what I'm going to be looking at. Yeah, this is what I'm going to be looking at. For price to take out this low, go all the way up, or for price from here, go all the way up before selling, or take out this low, go all the way up before selling. A lot of people might be trying to sell GBP USD, maybe somewhere around here, maybe because they see maybe this might be called resistance or order block or POI, whatever you call it. They all of them are the same thing. Now, sometimes it work, but if you take your trade in areas like this, there's a high chance that you're going to be taking a lot of losses. There's a high chance. For me to take a trade in areas like this, is going to be, let's say for example, trend started in a particular week, and that week have not closed. I can comfortably take a sell in a structure like this. But remember, this thing happened last week, and we have entered a new week. So if I attempt to enter a sell in areas like this, I'm going to get cut off. If you pay attention to, these are the things I discovered in the market. So all I need to do is just to wait for major structure to be taken out, which is this one right here up here. If it's been taken out, I'm going to know what to do. Now, if that doesn't mean that it is a must that price will get here. That is not a must. Now, another something important can happen. Price can just go up here and just form a W or M pattern like this, and you can still drop out. Things like this can also happen. You need to also have these things in your back of your mind. Or let's say I heard someone made a statement the other day. He said you need to have these things in front of your mind, which is very true. Have it in front of your mind. Now, all of these things I'm seeing was as a result of paying attention to see how price move. Because when I used to do my analysis in the past, I used to tell myself maybe I have to wait for price to come all the way here before I sell. I take a sell. That doesn't mean that price does not do that. Sometimes price does that. I want you to understand that. But sometimes price does not do that. So you need to be flexible the way market is also flexible for you to be making your decisions based on your trading style. Some people, they have a rigid trading system whereby that if it doesn't happen, don't take action. If that is your way of trading, it's still fine. But my way of trading is looking at the market, what the market is doing, with the perception of trend I have in mind. Right? Like right now, this is a bearish market for me. All I need to do is to see how price will react. If price come all the way, let's say for example, price go all the way up here on Monday and stop here on Monday, and we'll have a retracement that Monday. By Tuesday, price will like to come and break this. If by Tuesday price did not break this high and price start rejecting here by Tuesday, and with the timing I'm going to be looking at, depending on the time price get to this high by Tuesday, I'm going to be looking for price to start selling here. All of these things are ways the market moves, which I'm going to be sharing with you in the video I'm going to be dropping. I strongly believe that trading is all about discretion. You might have a mechanical way of looking at things, but at some point, if you keep on having experience, keep on trading, building your market knowledge, you will develop a lot of intuition and experience so you can adapt to different market conditions and different market situations. So that is just one of the things I picked in the market. So that is just what I'm going to be expecting in GBP USD and Euro USD. So if you have any pair you want me to analyze as you're watching this YouTube channel, or as you're watching this video right now, I want you to drop the pair you want me to analyze on the comment section. And don't forget to join my Telegram group. You can check the link in the description. I'm going to be posting different things. I'm going to be very much active on social media right now. So I'm going to be giving out value to the community. I'm going to be sharing some of the things I'm learning in the market. So thank you so much for watching this video, and see you in another video. Bye.